Help! I don't want to do it. No! You can't force me to! Ah! It's the worst thing that could possibly happen to me in my life, and it's come true yet again. And for some reason, my 14 has been freezing a fuck ton lately as well. I don't know how that started, and I don't know how to stop it either. It's really weird. 14 will just be running, and then the sound will still be playing, but then I'll just start DCing, and I have no idea what started it, and I have no idea how to fix it. I have literally reinstalled the game. I have literally done all kinds of shit, and it just keeps freezing sometimes. So, like, I don't know. I hope it doesn't freeze on a pole or something. It's been a little bit less lately, but I don't know what's causing it, and I will probably reboot myself after this, so hopefully I don't wipe us or anything like that, because I know how people get. And in fairness, I would be annoyed too. We could deactivate this. Okay, there you go. Is anyone even online besides me? No. Very nice. Okay. There you go. Yeah, my static is done with this now. So it falls to me, the lone hero, to maintain getting our progress. And I already said this before, and I'll say it again. Yeah. I've already said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm only going to farm P1 until I have everything, and then I'll be done. I'm not farming this fight. And Honeybee is just a fucking disaster, dude. I fucking hate Honeybee. Oh, let me actually make sure I have... Fuck. Oh, jeez. Where's my gem draughts? There we go. Black Rage, being a comedian, gave me 69 of them. Oh my god. Heat of battle, heat of battle, heat of battle, heat of battle, and another, what is it, proper care? Okay, can I get back to my house? Quick, quick, quick! Alright, let me actually pull up the timeline for this bullshit, because I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've raided pugs. So I'm a little bit nervous, admittedly. And my controller, I'm buying a new one, bro. My A button sticks, and I have to hit the back of the controller to launch it out. If you can believe this shit. That. Let's move this. This. What the fuck? Technically, what I have Avery do is I have Avery pull, because you could hallowed the first thing, but whatever. I guess I'll take it. It doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter, so I'll just, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's gonna be good practice. It's gonna be funny no matter what happens. I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds. Yes! Die!
I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I fucked up, but that's okay. I fucked up big time. I did not mean to do that.
From My life 9.
My soul I split.
Look alive, folks,
Right first.
because this cat has 9.
Go forth, shadow of my heart. Try this.
I'm with you, buddy. I got it. My bad. Wait, when the fuck did this fall off?
Meat.
Dude, they got me fucked up, bro. Yeah, if you reprisal that there, it covers the bloody as well. Nice.
Here it comes. Black cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
Okay. Fuck me in the asshole. My ring!
My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Knock up on a healer. Oh, fucking hell. Knock up again. Alright, that's not great because I have to get slammed now. This is a slam, right? Yes, okay. I was kind of banking on that being a slam, honestly. Wait, did I lose it? Oops. I fucked up big time. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Oh no, I did not do that.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
That was not me. That wasn't me.
9. My soul
For
I
once,
split.
I didn't fuck up. This is an outside, a right jump outside. Alright, right jump outside on C. I'm not gonna remember this bullshit. Right jump out. Okay, so we're gonna go to 3.
Your mincemeat.
This is a left jump. Okay. That was fucking super narrow. Jesus. Alright, that is a left jump. Okay, so it's either of these. Okay, so we can move right here. Jesus Christ almighty. Alright, so it's a left jump. See who gets nail clipper. Thank you. I'll just back out. Not a big deal. What the fuck happened? What was it? Outside first? Yeah. Do you do Mauser 2 first and then? I think so, right? I got it. Fortunately, I don't have to do jack shit during this one. Well, besides mitigate. Slam. That's fine. Oh, they do the opposite. Good thing I was checking this. That is 50. Again, I'm fucking stupid. Okay. How did they die? Oh, they got knocked off.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Splinter. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good either.
They're back on their feet.
What? Crit. You hit her? That felt... I didn't even feel it.
What power? Looks like
Whoa! I've never heard of that. Oh, don't all die. Oh, good lord. Wow, we're not even gonna see fucking raining cats? Are you serious? What? What the fuck? What?
I sharpened you. Just for you.
Alright, no one's my friend.
It's all over.
Mine! Gimme! Give it to me! Give it! Oh, ooh, 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 ooh! Big rolls! Big rolls! Give me the loot! 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 Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! 91! 90 fucking 1. 90 fucking 1. Come on. Come on! He's viewing cutscene. It's fine. Not a big deal. Give me the fucking loot. Put the ring and the necklace in the bag, bitch! Okay? Alright? I'm quitting this fucking game. Once and for all. Once and for all. I'm quitting this game. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm fucking quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm quitting. I'm fucking quitting. Fuck this game. Oh my, I'm going to, my head is gonna pop off like a fucking cork. Oh my god, my fucking brain. Fucking hell. Who's adding me? Most broken stuffed punk? Cyberpunk? Oh, hilarious. Okay. Oh my god, my fucking head. My fucking head, dude. What did I get outrolled on for the ring? I rolled a 91. A 98. Alright, well, might as well do everything else I need to do. Unbelievable. Alright. In the meanwhile, let me also do my other bullshit. Welcome to the weekly Final Fantasy stream, at least. Back to Charlotte, and yes, I did clear out my inventory. Here's hoping they have another Glamour Dresser expansion. Here's hoping it's like 600 units. Flip that laughter for stream sounds. Fucking... The laughter turned to sadness immediately, Viv, but sure, I'll do it. I think I could even highlight it while the stream is running, which is insanity when you really consider that, but hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I'll just back out. There you go. Besides mitigate. How far behind is it? Not very? Wow, we're not even gonna see fucking raining. Yeah, no, we're not. Okay. Raining cats? Are you serious? There you go. Where is it? Hey! There you go. Alright, I got it. Publish highlight. Alright, Viv, are you in the Discord? I'll just link it in the Discord. It's not a big deal. There you go. I think you said you were. I'll link it in the Discord. Actually, fuck it. I could just link it everywhere. There you go. Boom. Time to go bitch in my static chat. Eating cats? Are you serious? Okay, there you go. It works. Okay. Even though the thing doesn't appear. Alright, cool. Back to what I was doing. Alright, yeah, what a fucking run that was. Dude, me and getting fucked in the ass on this game go hand in hand like bread and butter. Seriously. My rolls actually almost could not be worse. Oh, God. Okay. I'll, like, put the jewelry in the bag, bitch. And then she doesn't give me anything. Oh, my God. Randomly scrolled on Twitch on my phone because I'm bored and came across your stream. Also streaming to YouTube. On YouTube, I tried try-on hauls and yoga. You can find all my stuff on YouTube by searching Skate Bay 123. If you want to chat and check my content out, hit me up for a special vid, 18 only plus. No, thank you. Okay, what was I doing? What was it, the Relaxing Researchers Kit or whatever? I think I'm on to Goldsmith. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at what they're gonna make me do this week. Yo, remember doing turn-ins for Monago? Who the fuck is this person? Ishgardian bullshit? When did this happen? I don't remember this person at all. What the fuck? Ad Kirag? Who the fuck is this? I kind of remember. It's Stormblood, but like what? I don't even know who that is. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we only had 2 for Endwalker, which is fine. I don't need a ton. Oh, no, we have 3. We have 3 at 3. Sorry, I forgot that Margaret is not this expansion. Oh, I gotta actually craft this shit? No, I don't. Wait, is that the correct thing? Ah, whatever. We'll find out soon enough. From my lives 9, my soul I split. To me, echo of my soul. I have to turn on the air conditioner. It gets hot in my room. It's the monitors. I'm actually thinking I'm going to replace this monitor coming up soon. I've had this monitor since 2006. So, like, quite literally, it's older than this YouTube channel. At the time, it was huge. Now, I think I just have to knuckle down and just buy 2 monitors. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I just have to. It's not exactly the ideal scenario, but it's old. They're both of these are outdated. You know, it just gets to the point where it's like I should just buy 2 monitors that are exactly identical. Like, I bought a monitor a while ago, and I was like, do I really need it? And I actually obviously still use it to this day, but I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this monitor. It only does VGA and DVI anyway, so I'm thinking I might just... Wait, did that actually complete correctly? Did it? What? Yeah, okay, it did. I wasn't looking. Not as many good quotes in this tier until you get to Honeybee. I love Honeybee. I know I said I was pissed at her when I did her originally. Honeybee is genuinely, like, fucking amazing, bro. I love Honeybee. I want to outshine the stars in the sky. It was that line that just embedded itself in my fucking gray matter, and I can never forget it. I want to see my name painted in lights. First subscriber sound is just the chef's kiss because you sound happy and it sounds like it does not matter. Nothing matters. That's right. You realize the inevitability of the world around you. Time is decreasing. I'm sorry. The past increases, the future recedes. That is a true line somebody told me one time. I actually don't know where it's from. I just saw it one day and I was like, yeah, you know, that's right. As you gradually age and get older, the past increases, the future recedes. How will you act with the time you are given? Because at the end of the day, it just comes down to time. I'm gonna click a Reddit link live on stream. Let's see how bad of a mistake that is. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's Reddit after all. Shit. Here, let me click something real quick. There you go. You can only have one macro running at a time, so if you hit a macro before you start crafting, and then you start crafting, it might accidentally start with the second step, so it's just good to have like a little macro you could just hit just to cancel it. Usually I just turn the sound off and on. To me, echo of my soul! I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds! What? Oh, we're done. Hilarious. So Viv, how are you doing? Actually, did they upload that? By any chance? Because I don't think did I parse, or did I fucking pot the second time? I don't know if I did. I got a 54, that's getting rolled down, 100%. If I could somehow close above a 50 with my shit-ass gear, that would be a fucking masterpiece. We had a Viper in there? I didn't even notice we had a fucking Viper. What? Shows you how much I was paying attention. Yeah, dude, that was like an average tier clear. The Viper was pulling a lot of fucking work. You just kill her way ahead of time now. You just absolutely burn her the fuck out, which is insane when you consider we had 2 deaths. That's the power of gear right there. That's the gear scaling. This tier is going to be really ridiculous. Maybe it was like this in the last 2 first tiers. I don't really remember because I barely pugged. I don't even think I pugged Eden's Gate at all until after it was over. I think I pugged it way later in like almost early Endwalkers or like really late Shadowbringers when the relics were out. It wasn't really until this static that I started pugging. Not because I needed to, but just because, you know, I just didn't want to. Like back then I was very busy with school. So because I was busy with school, I didn't have time to pug. I would just come on. Ira and the crew were really good. So I didn't have to worry. I didn't feel like we were wasting time or whatever. I just was like, yeah, you know, I just want to do the thing, get in, get out. Call it a day. Okay. Lidha Laron. Zine. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Faster, faster, faster. There you go. Yeah, see, so no matter what, you have to use 3, which is kind of lame. It takes the same amount of time no matter what. See, like, even if you do Veneration, you're still gonna have to hit it twice, so it's still 3 steps. I guess technically it's faster to hit Veneration because it's only 2 seconds of cooldown versus 1. But I mean, like, you're still gonna have to use... What the fuck? That's the big weird elephant now. Hey, look, I actually have enough space. I don't have to worry about not having enough space to hold 6 items and turn it in. Yeah, well, it's crazy, huh? Okay. Alright, very nice. What? What? Oh, I'm full. Okay. No, what? I don't want to cast a glamour on this dude. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Enough. I don't care about this dude. Let's see you. Script exchange. Okay. Fucking hell. Had fun on War Thunder. My team got my team to thank me. There was an a-hole in a ground attack plan. I shot him down. It's a nice thing about 155mm high explosive shell with proximity fuse. Oh my god, this sounds like a Battlefield build. That's really how I relate to Viff whenever he talks about War Thunder, is I think about all my time playing Battlefield, where you would have a thermal armor or whatever it was on tanks, and you would use Sabo Shell. What am I doing? Reaper. I hope you're... Oh no! I fucked! Yes! I got it! I got it! I got it! Woo! I don't care about proper care. I care more about experience. I want to finish Reaper, honestly. Ooh, a Shadowbringer's dungeon. Stop that. I don't care about their portraits. Alright, now I do. Give them their credit. I'm the only one with a unique portrait. Never mind. Reaper tank. I love it. I know, it's not his fault. Fucking around. I'm messing around. We good. Nope, and that's exactly why I did not pop anything I cared about. I don't have all my moves. You know, now that I think about it, Reaper is seriously like one of my favorite classes in this game, just because of aesthetically how it is. The only thing I don't like about Reaper is Harvest Moon. Like, it's not even the fact that you have to hard charge it. I just feel like something in the Reaper kit should just give you back, what is it, Solso? I feel like it just should give you something. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a fan of moves. This is the thing I don't like about Pictomancer. I'm not a fan of moves that are entirely preparation. It just feels weird, and like I know they buffed Pictomancer's like potencies around that. It just won't stop feeling weird to me, honestly. Yeah, I should not have done that. I did that in the wrong order for that. I didn't even apply Whirl of Death. I'm fucking up massively. I forget, because they removed it off Viper. Viper had this exact same system, and they turned it into a buff system instead. It's now a buff that makes you alternate your combo. Because before, I think part of the reason why is because when you would play as Viper, it was actually maybe better to not alternate each combo. So instead of, like, because you only need to apply Noxious Nash, I think, if the timer was like 15 or below. Drip, the only reason to play a class, you know it. Battlefield, just cover the Jeep and C4 and hit the gas. Yeah, until you get shot. People aren't that stupid. All they need to do is hit you with a fucking tank round and you're done. And then that was a waste of time. But that's what I mean. Like, Battlefield is cool when it's being a silly, you know, over the top. I guess we are ready. What the fuck do I do? Oh shit, that's not a weave. I always forget that. Yeah, and I've seen the Reaper combos. You could do some crazy fucking Reaper combos in this game, seriously. You could have like triple enshrouds and bullshit. Now, I don't know how that's changed. But you can't. You used to be able to do stuff. Oh my god! Whoop. I love doing that. I never get to do that enough. That's why I do it. Waxing slice. Is the volume low? I feel like the volume is low. It's always low in this game. I'll raise it in a second. I gotta start writing down what the good volumes are for all the games I play. Seriously. I fucked up. I wasn't looking. I just guessed. It's funny, too, because Whirl of Death and Shadow of Death act very similarly to Soul Survivor, which I just wish they would just give back. I just think you should be able to place it on yourself and just have it function like XCOG, dude. Like, I'm seriously not even picky anymore about how they fucking deal with Dark Knight. Ah! Could have been really bad there. Should I even use Arcane here? That's going to be a waste. Nah, I'm not going to use it. I feel like normally I would. Like, I'll reapply Whirl. Or Shadow, but I'm not doing anything more. Sure. I mean, Biff is not wrong. That's why I changed the headpiece on this. I wasn't always wearing the Gordius armor. I actually was wearing the Eden Choir. But I don't know. I just feel like this... I also changed the gloves. I was using the Halone gloves. I feel like these are a little bit better. Like, this is... Unfortunately, this is just Dragoon gear. I don't know. Like, you have to try to find an interim between Dragoon and Reaper. And so this is how I found it. It wasn't exactly a fantastic interim, but whatever. It's what I did. Harp. Wait, Harp gives you... Wait, does it? Wait, it does? I didn't know. Yo, for real? Where the fuck is it? Oh my god, it does give you Soul Gauge. I didn't know that. Huh. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Put C4 under your tank and then yeet onto a building. Dude, we used to try to fuck around with crazy stuff like that. We just, you know, like, when we played it, it was different. That's all. got hit by that? I didn't even see. Whoops. Oops. There was one on me? What? Oh, I'm not even looking. Oh my god. Give it. One of them did not have Whirl of Death on them. Whoa! Can I go back up? I've never done that before. What the fuck? Yo, there was no falling animation. It was straight down to the ground floor, baby. Hey look, this move was quite literally made for Reaper. Gotta love it. So you can arm's length one, but you can't arm's length the other. I'm gonna make a portal for the next one, unless I need it for something else. Yeah, I wish Battlefield 4, I still had all the shit. I would love to play it, man. It sucks they don't let you cross-progress it, because they probably want you to buy the new shit. Like, I would absolutely still play Battlefield 4. I would have a legit server and we could all play on it. Op Locker 24/7. Or rather, sorry, Locker Metro, excuse me. Sounds like Space Marine is the best third-person shooter this generation. I mean, it doesn't, that's not saying it a lot. I mean, good for it, right? I'm not shitting on it, but like... Ah, fuck it. God, I hate this fucking fight. Hang on. But have there really been a lot of third-person shooters this generation at all? I wish I was into Warhammer. I'm not, so it doesn't interest me. All I know is that Warhammer is just basically the next on the front of a bunch of people want to co-opt the shit out of it and add a bunch of bullshit and bend the lore in a billion ways. And I feel bad because as a Star Wars fan, as a part-time Lord of the Rings fan, as a lot of fans of a lot of things, that's all you usually get. Like right now, the big thing is that motherfuckers are talking about Lollipop Chainsaw, and how Lollipop Chainsaw was always a female's game. Like, motherfucker, I remember when Lollipop Chainsaw came out. I played it not long after it came out on this very fucking channel. And I remember back then, it was alongside Bayonetta, one of those controversial fucking games. I hate that. I hate the Twitter revisionist art. Seriously, I really do. I really fucking hate it. And I don't know if these people are just lying or just being straight disingenuous or what the fuck they're doing, but they are not telling the fucking truth. That is not how Lollipop Chainsaw was received back in the day. I remember when this shit came out, how many people were fucking up in arms and annoyed about it and all the reasons you shouldn't play it and why. And to be fair, the game was kind of a mid game. Like, I'm not even shitting on it. It wasn't an amazing game. It was okay. It was okay at best. Right? Like, I'm not here to completely shit all over it. It was an okay game at best. And that's fine. Like, not every game is a masterpiece. But, like, you know, now for people to come out and say it was always beloved and it was always a game people enjoyed, it's all fucking cap. That didn't happen. Like, this is what I mean. Like, they see a couple of people maybe who enjoyed it and played it back in the day, and that's not the great picture of it. The great picture was this game is fueling misogyny and shit. It was stupid. And the game was like this mid-game. It probably would have been forgotten by 90% of people who became aware of it if they had just never fucking spoken about it. That same thing with Bayonetta. It fucking sucks. Bayonetta is a great game. It's just the third game is kind of fucking ass. It's mid. It's a game with Bayonetta in it. It doesn't have any of the charm and appeal of the second game and the first game. 2 million copies is good? Yeah, but wait till the publisher says you need to sell 10 before we even consider a sequel. Yeah, good luck. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I actually got the thing and didn't move. That's really funny. That's how it works. You think that it's gonna stop at a fucking Concord? Hell no, motherfucker. Concord is just the beginning. Seriously. Lollipop never wanted to play that game. Yeah, and that's how most people figured it. Lollipop was not this beloved game by women everywhere. Most women probably did not want to play that. It's a Suda 51 game. Most dudes do not want to play Suda 51 games. That's not a knock at Suda 51. That's just how it is. It's a very niche style of game that only appeals to a select group of people. And that's fine. Like, I'm glad it got made. Like, I prefer the universe where it got made to the universe where it didn't. But, like, I don't know, man. There's this weird cap of, like, oh, no, we all loved Bayonetta when it came out. We all loved, you know, fucking Persona 3 when it came out. We all loved it. Wait 10 years. They're gonna say the same exact thing about fucking Stellar Blade. They're gonna be like, oh, we all loved it when it came out. Yeah, okay, dude. And the worst part about these people is you genuinely can't tell if they're stupid or if they're lying. Maybe a little bit of both. Absolute bad faith. It doesn't even take you 5 minutes to Google how much people did not like this game. Like any of these fucking games. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna do this here. Okay, I'm gonna shadow again. What the fuck is it doing? Oh yeah, this boss does nothing. I remember this now. He just does a super late intestinal prank. This boss, like, in my mind, famously does nothing for like half of his fight. They gaslight Concord? Yeah. They're gonna be like, Concord was this underrated gem that a bunch of fucking assholes didn't want to play. Like, no, people didn't want to play it because, one, I don't even think people knew it was coming out. I think that's your biggest problem, is that no one even knew oh, jeez. No one even knew that Concord was coming out. I think that's your biggest problem. That has nothing to do with assholes on the internet. You just made a project that not only was it not good, it appealed to nobody. That's not anyone's fault but your own. Like, what? How is that my fault that I don't want to play a game that looks like ass? Forget all the political shit. Like, dude, I just don't want to play your fucking game. I think it looks like shit. And it does. Notice how Overwatch does not have this fucking problem? Overwatch is able to sell dozens upon dozens of hot, attractive female characters and all kinds of shit. I don't even care. Y'all can have that. It's just gonna sit in my inventory for a week and a half till I remember to get rid of it. Okay. Ooh, DPS expert. Yo. You never see this. This is really rare. Did we finish everything with Andon? I think we did, right? Yep. Okay, we can chill at my place. Oh yeah, Concord was this great, amazing game that's a complete underrated gem. And then the only footage they're going to have is whoever actually bought it for 11 days. That's going to be it. That's all they have. They won't have anything else. Oh boy. Don't worry, wait till they say The Acolyte was an amazing TV show. And Rings of Power as well. It was so good they couldn't meet demand, yeah. They couldn't. It was hidden from us men. Something men. Yeah, like imagine that. They couldn't print out enough copies of a game that they mostly probably sold digitally. But you want to know what I did say is that, like, when they were removing and like doing their big Concord refund, right, which is the second time this year that a game has come out, specifically one of these wokey pokey games, has come out, been torn apart by the internet for being dog shit and just, you know, having all this fucking stupid and awful influences that it has, right? This is the second time this year that that's happened. The first time was Suicide Squad, if you remember. The second time is now this. So what came out from this is that Sony removed a guy's access to his Concord review copy, right? Now, remember, removing access to the review copy doesn't even mean anything because the game won't even exist. It's an online-only game. It has no single player. But what I was saying to one of my friends is, like, so now Sony has the ability to remotely target your PlayStation and remove software from it. Which, okay, I understand that's a lot of things, right? Fine. But now, like, think about it like this. They're only selling a disc version of the PlayStation, right? I'm sorry, a disc-less version of the PlayStation, right? How long until they just sell a purely digital console? You know? How long until Sony sells a purely digital console, and when you put the disc in the console, or I'm sorry, when you download a game, what happens if there's another Stellar Blade, right? What happens if there's another game that, like, the publisher, or, you know, the gaming media completely shits on for no reason? They're completely agended hacks, right? They're just pieces of shit. What happens when Sony just says, you know what, this is a lot more backlash than we thought we were going to get, pull the plug and remove the game? You know, like, are they just going to refund everyone their $60? Like, are they just going to say, hey, you paid 60, you know, for me it's 65, what is it, 65.31, something like that? You paid $65.31 for this game, right? We just don't want to have it on our console anymore, so here, have your money back, and your save is now worthless, and we're taking the game off your console. And it could happen overnight while you're asleep. They just refund $65.31 to your account, and they just say, fuck it. And we just don't want to deal with it anymore. Like, you know, how long until that fucking happens, right? You got to really start to think to yourself, like, how long until this? There's definitely overreach there's a huge corporate overreach here. I don't care if it's in their terms of service. There's definitely potential for a huge overreach here. And that's, I think, the biggest problem that becomes a scary problem, really, is that at some point, a company is going to be either bullied by the media, which we've seen happen before, or they're just going to have a change in policy from internal, you know, whatever bullshit. And they're just not going to want to support this stuff anymore. They're going to say, oh, well, I don't want to keep this game on our service, so we won't. And then they just won't. And then that's it. Did I pot twice on that poll, by the way? Did I? I have no idea if I did or didn't. Seriously. Did I forget to pot? Did I? No, I potted twice. Okay. How many inner releases? 8? Yeah, we killed her like 2 minutes early. That was insane. Yeah, where's the timeline for that fight? Because I had it up. Shout out to Exia Koichimonji as usual. I think they made it again. Where is it? Raid tools. I think it's Exia. Yeah, it's Exia, of course. So where we killed her was Raining Cats, which is at, what? We killed her right as Raining Cats happened. So that's like 8 minutes and 20-some seconds. Yeah, that fight goes on for another minute and a half. I would have had 2 more inner releases. Yeah, she doesn't do that many bloody scratch. Oh, no, wait. They definitely miscolored it, right? Doesn't the fight open on a bloody scratch? I don't even remember. Maybe it doesn't. And there's 4 biscuit makers. I know that. Nail clipper. No. Okay, if I use white, and then the M word, YouTube doesn't let it go through. If you say white men, YouTube doesn't let it go through. That's crazy. Yeah, there's no censorship, though, by the way. Like, that's not even reasonable censorship. That's so stupid. Unbelievable. We live in a great time period, folks. There's a lot to look forward to, clearly, obviously. Oh, shit. That's fucking hilarious. Sorry, I'm looking something up. What did I queue for? Expert. Okay, yeah, expert. We're probably not gonna do the healer role quest. I feel like that's just gonna have to happen late nights. I don't know if I want to come back tonight and play more 14. I feel like one 14 stream a day is already gonna be enough, and if I'm already gonna have to stream 14 at the start of every day, maybe I should just record Tuesday nights. So maybe I'll move that. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do these role quests. Like, I guess I could do them on Saturday. Like, Saturday, you know, just be a light stream. It'll be like a perfect 3-4 hour stream. Don't really have to worry about much, because I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I could probably finish it, one of, you know, the role quests in like a stream or two. But I'll be real with you, like, that's a lot of time, man. Like, not a lot of time, sorry. That would be pretty fast. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it Saturday. Yeah, like, what are people... Man, yeah, the lollipop chainsaw shit, I never thought that 10 or 12 years ago, even when Bayonetta was getting shit on, I was like, bro, who is even getting annoyed or whatever at lollipop chainsaw? Like, the game is not even that great. Somehow, I don't know, man. Like, it really does not take much to fucking tumble motherfuckers into a spiral. It really is kind of insane. I'm gonna go over here first. I have to dump all my poetics as usual. It's absolutely insane that, like, years, like a decade after Bayonetta first came out, we are still having the same guttural reaction. And then the other part of it that's, like, ridiculous is like, oh, well, we never hated it. I'm gonna speak for everyone who ever criticized it. We never hated it. We've always loved it. But then they hated it when Bayonetta was straight at the end of Bayo 3, though, which is a very interesting thing. I don't know where these weird ships come from, where people are like, this character is coded gay, and then literally canon source material is like, no, they're not. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know where these people come from. And this is why, honestly, I think people get way too into shipping, and this is even before the fucking woke era. Like, I think people get way too into shipping. I just think you're seeing a natural progression of people that are absolutely insane about, I have to ship everything and everyone, and then when it doesn't happen, they lose their fucking minds, which is, I don't know, man. Me, I don't go that hard in the paint for it. It's a video game. It's a video game. The third game wasn't even that great. It didn't even perform that great. It was just a game. Like, am I mad it was made? No, but the story was kind of bad. I'm not, like, losing. I'm not gonna. That's why I never went back to it. To be fair, I didn't go back to any of the Bayo games. It's been about 2 years. I think I played a little bit of Bayo 1 just to dick around. But, like, yeah, I just haven't really gone back. Alright, can we please get Tender again? I do not want to get fucking deep, what is it called? Deep Dead Burrow? Yeah, fuck that. Yes! Oh my god, this is great. Alright, well, this is perfect. Thank you. Joker moment! Joker moment! Oh my god, I gotta give him the fucking thing. He won. He won. Joker moment. And it, that's funny. That's actually a really good name.
You want to know how I got these scars, Batman? Why so serious?
Oh, you don't do this anymore. I forgot. You can. It's just it's a DPS loss. You don't do it like that. I keep doing it by accident because you used to do it to get high flare. And now you don't. Wait, oh no, I can't do this. Holy shit. Once you go the flare route, that's it. You can't go back. Joker. LOL! That's so funny. That's so good. That's such a good name, man. Oh my god, I need a picture with this dude. I could get it now. Okay, because I'm on stream, I could get it later. But that's so fucking... I should not have done that. I forgot to fucking do it before. I was too busy laughing at it. That's such a good name. I actually like the new stuff that they do for this, honestly. I like the new Black Mage rotation. I think it's actually pretty fun, all things considered. I like that you build to Flare Star now. I think you are supposed to use Paradox. Paradox hits really hard, but I think it doesn't do as much damage because it's not under Astral. It might do a lot more when you're under Astral. I haven't really looked because I forgot that Astral increases your damage dealt. Yeah, it's about the same. I have no idea. Joker moment. There's some real comedians on this game, man. I love these guys. This is really funny. Please give me a good pattern. Thank you. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to use thing. I forgot I had one. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Paradox no longer eats one of your Umbral Hearts. That's like secretly one of the best changes that they made to Black Mage. Like, actually. So fucking good, man. What axe is that? The Manderville? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really miss Sharpcast at all. Just being completely 10 out of 10. I don't miss Sharpcast at all. It didn't really add anything to this fucking class. Only thing I think is that Flare Star should have been called Meltdown. I feel like I played with Nep before. Joker. What is this supposed to be like an outfit the Joker wore? What is this? Wait, the outfit's actually like this? No. He's actually just wearing, that's actually just how his character's face looks. I can't get over this. This guy is one of the best characters I've ever seen in this game. Joker moment, man. I can't believe it. It's actually God tier. And he's good at the game. Ah, fuck it. Shit, wow, that was actually pretty lethal. Holy shit. That pull was kind of fucking crazy, dude. God damn. That's why I play this class. I like how Black Mage has now once again become my caster of choice. As much as I enjoyed Picto, I prefer Black Mage. Black Mage is just more fun to me. Yo, this guy is insane. He's literally the Joker. Oh, you want to know how I got these scars? I early pulled. Oh. Swift cast. Boom. See, I wish I knew as much about, like, WoW rating and class comps, because then I would also maybe stream WoW. I might actually try to play Kata Classic after shitting on it. Yes, I know, I'm really fucking leading the way, huh? Might actually try to fucking play it. Circle? Where does the square peg go? In the circle hole, dude. Oh, we're very safe. Holy shit. I thought I was very unsafe. I keep forgetting about Thunder. That's the one thing I keep forgetting to do is use Thunder properly. That's seriously the one change on this class that I'm just like really fucked up about like all the time. I never remember. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, I hate these thunder changes. That's seriously the only thing I hate about this class. I wish they gave you one free, and I wish that you could cast it. I hate that. That's seriously the #1 thing I don't like that they did to Black Mage. Fuck all this bullshit about Flare Star. I hate that they fucking changed Thunder. And you got food now? Good. I need to go get something to eat after this anyway. Technically, I'm on a ridiculous diet, but whatever. I'm hungry, man. Joker moment. I love this guy. This guy is so good, man. I hope I never forget this run as long as I live, dude. Seriously. Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I was too busy making. I was too busy laughing. There you go. Oh. Die. Thank you. Very nice. It's also nice you don't have to constantly press Umbral Soul anymore. It just automatically holds it for you. Huge, huge fucking W. Absolute fucking W's over here. That's actually really good. That would change Black Mage in a lot of fights. You could just hold Umbral. You don't have to worry about not holding Umbral. If you know... Well, I mean, it depends. It depends how much downtime they're... Ow, that hurt. Depends how much downtime there is in the fight, I guess, really. Oh yeah, you don't use flare like this anymore. Would you believe that? You actually don't use flare like that. Oops. I forgot that it's different now. I guess technically it was the optimal answer there, but I don't know. I'm not a professional Black Mage. I merely like to see big numbers fly out and big damage follow. Dubious Tula disaster. Oh, was I out of that? Yes, I was. Ah! I'm gonna redraw it. No! I miscalculated. No! My beautiful ley lines. Oh, I fucked up. You have to cast Blizzard. Okay, anyway. Alright, Feeling Lucky is almost completed. Let me give it to this dude real quick. There you go. He deserves it. That was seriously... Dude, now I roll a fucking 6. You got it. You can't be serious. Whatever. Alright, cool. That was fucking funny. Joker moment. That's great. That's really funny. Alright, let me do another roulette then. Boy. How many... Do I have all the caster shit yet? Hold on. Let me buy stuff here. Buy the index, even though I never play Scholar. Okay, cool. Buy the Code of Casting. We could buy the pants. It doesn't really matter. They all kind of suck. They all kind of equally suck. There you go. Oh, A button. Thank you. Slowly now we start to replace all this other stuff. Most of which is 97 gear, if you're wondering why my damage is so low, because all I had is the Neo Kingdom staff. All over here, all I have is a left. Wait, oh, the index is for Summoner. Whoops. There we go. Apocalypse Zeta. Apocalypse Zeta replica. Game good? No. What the fuck? Energy Drain. What was this move? Necrotize? Oh, Fester. Yeah, they changed Fester. They upgraded Fester, but not Pain Flare. necrotize. You don't even have enemies rot. That's why I don't like fucking Summoner's changes, man. I don't know why they didn't just have Bahamut upgrade into fucking Lunar Bahamut. And then they could have upgraded Phoenix into Demi Phoenix. Like, I don't know why they changed that. Like, Summoner's in a very unique place. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay. Alright, back to Reaper. And then after this, I'll probably stop. Because I could go record. I'll have like 2.5 hours. I could go record something. Probably gonna go record more Astrobot. What class do I see the least? Oh man, I don't know. Like, if we walk around here, like Viper and Picto, we obviously see the most. We have 2 Astrologians and a Sage. Like, but I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I guess it's pretty even out of all the stuff. Now, remember, I play with a static, so our roles are set, our jobs are set. What class do I see the least? I don't know. Like, I guess I don't see a lot of monks. I don't see a lot of bards and machinists, but that's just because Dancer dominates that category. Not even in DPS, just in fucking people playing it. I guess I don't see a lot of red mages, and most black mages kind of are also not there anymore. I don't know. It's pretty even though. It's not like it's a huge, like, I don't see it ever at all. It's not like WoW or another game. Tank wise, I mean, I only ever raid with a paladin, so, and today's tank happened to be a paladin as well. I guess I've raided the least with Dark Knight this expansion, but that's only this expansion. If you go back 1 or 2, I used to only ever raid with fucking Dark Knights. That's actually a question I never really think about. What class do I see the least? I can tell you what classes I see the most, but that's because they just added them to the game like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. That and Dragoon has always been popular. Warrior has always been popular. Like, even just walking around this area, we could see one of every tank right now. So, like, I don't know. It really depends on what you play. I don't keep track of it. The only way I can keep track of how many people are playing each class is by looking at, what is it called? FF logs. You can kind of look and see how many people are parsing each class. But again, just because you don't see a class a lot does not mean that the class is not good, not viable, and certainly not playable. I think that's something that people that try to extrapolate way too hard. The reason why a lot of people play Dancer is because Dancer is just easy. Dancer's easy, you get to buff someone so you feel like you're doing something. There is literally nothing wrong with playing Machinist or fucking Bard. At all. I raided with the Machinist for 2 expansions. Never once did I say, damn, I really wish we had Shield Samba, or damn, I really wish we had rotating fucking songs. That never happened. It doesn't matter what class is at the bottom of the fucking parse list anyway, because every class is more than capable. I think people a lot of times look at stuff way too meta heavy. But I mean, that depends. If you come from a very meta heavy game like WoW, I mean, I guess that is a little bit different, huh? Because I remember being a survival hunter and motherfuckers hated me. That was a long time ago, though. So, I mean, like, you could argue that that hasn't happened in a long time. I don't know. I stopped playing not too long after that. I started playing other shit. But that's just, people just gravitate towards meta in every fucking game. Like, in PvP games, I get it, because you're playing against humans that can think and adapt and do random shit. But if I'm playing against the fucking robots, I don't really care. Like, I think it's fine. Like, the boss is gonna do the same thing more or less every time perfectly. Alright, this is easy. In and out. I think I got the boots I wanted to from this place as well. Right? Yes, I did. I actually sold these by accident. I had to get them back. Cool thing is some classes were just disliked by players. No, it's just every expansion in any game, they always tweak classes, they add stuff, they change things, they have to rebalance things. So, like, when I say, like, I prefer Black Mage now compared to what it was before, that's just because I feel personally, and this is, you're on my stream, so you're gonna get my opinion. I feel personally Black Mage is more fun with Flare Star. I feel like building yourself up to have six whatevers. Like, yeah, the non-standard people played non-standard, but I feel like the core gameplay loop is at a bare minimum more fun and enjoyable when you build to something that has a payoff. Like, that's just how I feel about it. You're building up something to have a payoff at the end of it. So that's why I just enjoy it as it is now. It's like Bard. Bard, I used to fucking hate Bard. I remember loving, was it Shadowbringer's Bard? And then Endwalker, they changed a couple things, and I didn't like it anymore. Now I actually like it. The only thing I don't like is Sidewinder. Sidewinder should be an AoE move, I feel, personally. Or have an AoE option. An alternate AoE option. But yeah, like, there's some classes just are harder, so that's why people don't play them as much. But, like, right now, people are playing Picto. Picto is probably harder than Black Mage to optimize, at least. And so people are playing a class that is fundamentally very fucking difficult right now. But it's just because it's a new class. Like, you'll see DPS is already the largest percentage of players in this game. Not everyone is a tank main, right? Like, I play everything. I could play almost anything at a Savage level. Now, how well I could play it depends on the fight, the expansion, and the class. And also just how I'm feeling that day. Like, I could probably play most classes at a fucking Savage level if I know the fight. If I don't know the fight, I'm probably best on tank. But, like, that's the thing, is, like, most people just play DPS. Like, that's all they fucking do, which is fair. I mean, if they didn't, this game wouldn't work. This game is designed in such a way that most people will play DPS, which is how most games are. Most people just don't want to have that extra responsibility of tanking. They want to just pew, 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 and then that's it. Like, the only reason I'm playing DPS right now in this roulette, I mean, I'll play random shit in roulettes just to fuck around, but the only reason I'm playing it right now is because I want to level this class up. If I didn't want to level this class up, I wouldn't be playing it at this moment. Alright, we'll just wait. What? Why did it stop? Thank you. Oh no. Yeah, but no, I wouldn't say that any class is nearly as unviable as other games I've seen, where if you show up with that class, motherfuckers are seriously asking you to change. Like, that happened to me in World of Warcraft. Well, it happened to me when they wanted me to change specs, which was expensive back in the day, and I was like, no, I like survival. And I had like a survival marksman like hybrid. And yeah, I was fucking like 12. I was dicking around, right? But I wasn't running anything serious. I was just doing random dungeons and shit. And what was the other thing? In Destiny, people were like, oh, why are you playing Voidwalker? Why don't you just play Sunsinger? You just get a free res. And I'm like, because I like Voidwalker. Because I enjoy playing Voidwalker. It really is just that straightforward. So yeah, that's the thing. I feel like in games where you're basically fighting the computer, like, most things are pretty reasonably viable. And in this game, that's definitely the case. Like, you're not gonna show up as a fucking bard, and your damage is so fucking low, even at a high percentile, that you're just a complete detriment to your team. No, if your damage is low, you're just not good. You just did not perform the fight well, or you just aren't geared enough. It's always one of those three. And that's why I tell a lot of people, I'm like, well, stop looking at the fucking meta, start looking at what you're doing wrong in every fight, because I guarantee you, if I look at your fight, you did not play the fight anywhere near perfectly. So how, like, you know, like, at that point, that's more like you just don't know how to play your class in that fight, or you're just under geared. What the fuck is going on here? I do not want to get hit with poison, thank you. Like, yes, even back when Dark Knight was a piece of shit class, right? Which I guess some people would argue is still simultaneously not the case, but also the case, depending on who you ask. Like, even back then, like, a lot of times, and it was actually Surgster that told me this, when I was like, yeah, man, I just really am not liking Dark Knight. Like, this class just feels bad. I think it was him and maybe one other person, or Static, who was like, well, maybe you should just try to get better at it. And, I mean, they weren't wrong. Like, I wasn't really very good at it. So, I don't know. WoW still have a serious... Oh, shit! Yo, it's one of my healers! Yo, what's up, Haruna? WoW still has a serious problem with class variety, meta or not. Yeah, and that's... If we look... Like, that's the difference, is that in this game, we don't have specializations. In this game, we just have the class. And everyone's class is the same at whatever level. So this game is much more skill-based, I feel, because not only are the fights more complicated and have way more shit going on in them, except this one! Holy shit, the odds of me rolling up on this fight while trying to talk about mechanical complexity versus World of Warcraft is insane. This is the one fight in the game where there are literally no mechanics. There are literally more mechanics in a fucking Sastasha fight that you need to do than this actual piece of shit. They have nerfed Crystal Tower to the dirt. Even back in Heaven's Ward, you skip this dude's mechanics. I have never been on the platforms out there. They are not for show. That's actually a mechanic that you never get to see in this fight, ever. But yeah, like, there's just more going on in this game than World of Warcraft. You just straight Leroyed in. That's every Crystal Tower is Leroy Central. Like, I have only ever wiped on Amon. I have never wiped on another boss in Crystal Tower. Not once. Seriously, not once. I played this game for actual years. It'll be a decade next year that I played this game. Technically, it already is, but I did take like a year and a half off because I just wasn't feeling MMOs at the time. But yeah, I'm an early Heaven's Ward boy. I quite literally joined right after Heaven's Ward and like actually played it a lot. But yeah, WoW has a ton of fucking bullshit. And like, look, I know that when I play Balanced Druid, like, that's why I take WoW more casually. Because when I play Balanced Druid, I use all kinds of shit that they don't recommend on Icy Veins or whatever. Just because I like it. I like using New Moon. I like using Stellar Flare. I like using things like that. I don't know. Like, it just fits my class. I enjoy it. And I don't even have an Abacus for WoW because I just don't take it that seriously. But, like, that's the thing. WoW, I don't know, man. Like, the content design in 14 is just more fun, in my opinion. You get fights that have way more interesting mechanics. Like, generally, every fight, even in a dungeon, has one or two major mechanics that you need to know and master and learn. And that's what I like about this game, is, like, whenever I do a fight, right? Like, so, for example, we just did M1S about, what, an hour or two ago? Uh-oh. M1S has a couple different mechanics. It has Mauser 1, Mauser 2, Raining Cats. What's the other one? I forget the other one. The one where the clones. 9 Lives. 9 Lives 2, I guess you could call it. Like, all of that is way more than I've ever seen in all my years of doing anything in WoW. But, like, that's the thing. Like, WoW has, yeah, fucking Haruna puts it perfect. WoW is more complicated to recognize mechs, but the mechs are usually pretty simple. It's just hard to know if you're actually getting hit by it. And I also feel like movement in WoW is very weird. Like, I don't know, maybe if you play a melee class, it might be different. But I play spellcasters. I want to get into tanking in WoW, but it's very hard compared to this game. Like, this game, I tank ultimates. Never cleared one, but I would tank an ultimate. You know, like, it is what it is. Like, 14, I feel like they do a very good job. And there's a couple things they need to make better. And by the way, the lighting in this is truly different, by the way. When you see the next boss, it's completely different compared to what it used to be. But, like, in 14, like, I think that the mechanics are just more fun to resolve. Like, when you understand High Concept 2 or Pangenesis, it's like a dance. You're, like, watching people dance, like, majestically across a battlefield. It's true, like, there is nothing like that in almost any other game I've ever played. And that's one of the things I genuinely enjoy the fuck out of in World of Warcraft, or in a Final Fantasy. Also, my biggest thing, though, is just WoW does not have a duty finder like this game does. This game, you could just level up other classes. You could just switch whenever the fuck you want. And that's, like, one of my biggest complaints about World of Warcraft, is that even, like, I know there's racial restrictions for jobs in WoW, which they don't have in 14. I just kind of wish you could swap classes and they could always add classes later. Like, it would just make way more sense. Again, I saw people on the on the WoW subreddit being like, well, what do you want them to do? Give you a ton of inventory space? Yes, actually. That's exactly what I want them to do. Thank you for elaborating it. Oh, yep, here we go. Ready? We're dead. We're dead, by the way. Oh, no, we're not. Here we go. So what can happen there is that you could push Amon on DPS so much that he's supposed to summon another set of icicles. There's a chance that he just doesn't and just skips right to Curtain Call, and then you die to Curtain Call because there's no ice to hide behind. Yes, that has happened to me. That happened to me about a week ago. And I was like, yeah, could the frog players just, like, not be frogs? Just don't use Toad Breath at all? That's the only reason I have ever wiped on Amon. Seriously. If it wasn't for that, I would never have wiped on this fight. Not once in my 14 career. Yeah, I'll fucking... Should I start collecting the other sets from this shit? I'm not gonna remember any of this, but whatever. Technically, if I wanted to do it, I could just farm this solo. I would like to have more classes. Yeah, I don't like having a billion alts. Like, I feel like you should have to make one of every race, if anything. You know, like, do I really have to switch an entirely separate class or character to play another class? Like, here on 14, I played like 3 different classes this stream alone. I just prefer that system, and I feel like if they did it in WoW, like, I don't think it would ruin anything. I think it would actually make the game more fun. I feel like you would be more connected to your character because you have everything on one character. Like, I don't know. They even admitted, like, most people on WoW have multiple alts. Yeah, because if you want to play multiple classes, you have to play multiple characters, by definition. Now, here's what I have been doing on World of Warcraft. I've been trying to get the bear form. What is it called? Haruna would know. From the Emerald Dream area. I've been trying to get that bear form. Bro, I seriously had to put up level 3 different druids. And normally I like druid. Druid's just my favorite class, period. But, like, I had to level another 2 druids just to have, like, 4 chances a week. And technically I could level more. You know, if I want to have 1 druid per race in the game that can be a druid, I have to go level 3 more druids. A Worgen, a Night Elf, and a High Mountain Tauren. I have to go level all 3 of those to have 7 chances a week of getting the stupid bear form. That you know I'm not going to get for multiple fucking weeks. Because it's either that or the Legion bear form. And honestly, it's a nightmare. Yeah, like, I don't mind if certain classes are restricted, right? But, like, the perfect example of this is the Drakthir, right? They just added Drakthir last expansion. Drakthir, I think, could only be 1 race. Yeah, they literally could only be 1 class, which was Evoker. Now they're opening up Drakthir for every other fucking class, like, or all the main ones, like Priest, Warlock, Warrior, you know, the 6 classes that are common to every race now. That's one of the big changes that they made in WoW. Like, every class can now be a Warrior, a Hunter, a Rogue, a Mage, a Priest, and a Warlock. They're all, regardless of story implications and racial restrictions because of lore, everyone can now be a Warlock, including Draenei, including Night Elves, including people who would never ever be warlocks. So what I'm thinking is like, well, that means that certain classes are just omni classes. Any race can be these classes, and that's whatever. And Death Knight is also one of them as well. Monk is also one of them as well. It's basically like 5 classes that are restricted heavily. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, yes, I get that being a Tauren demon hunter would be weird, but like, you're only one lore revision away from making it happen. So why not just do it? If you're just gonna remove all these restrictions, you might as well just say fuck it and remove all of them. Like, imagine if Makode in this game could only fucking tank, right? Like, it would just be weird. You'd be like, what the fuck? I want to play the class that could do everything, potentially, if I want to dick around. Just at this point, just fucking remove it. You know, like, I don't know. To me, that's like an unnecessary thing that they keep around. For what reason? Like, if you're gonna, like, it was cool when they expanded it a little bit, right? So, like, Tauren Paladin's cool, and now you're not only restricted to Blood Elves. Troll Druid is cool, but, like, it's gotta be one way or the other, you know what I mean? Like, it can't be both. It's gotta be one thing or the other. So, like, at this point, if you're just gonna give everybody everything, just give it, you know, like, why would I roll a Drakthir Evoker, and now I'm gonna play another Drakthir Priest? You know, it doesn't make any fucking sense. To me, just open it up for everyone. Give us an armory chest. And by the way, you have Blizzard bucks. You have Microsoft money. You could do it. If 14 can do it on a shoestring budget that provides 70% of what its parent company uses, you could do it. It's not like, I'm not asking for something that hasn't already been proven. I'm only asking them to copy their #1 competitor in the sector. And like, they could do it, and then they could T-pose about it. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, I mean, look at what WoW's doing. I bought Hogwarts under 20. I'm fine with that price. I could buy Prince of Persia or the game, or game the game better than drinking 5 12-packs. Yeah, definitely. I recommend Hogwarts Legacy for sure. Prince of Persia as well. Huge recommendation from me. What are we? 95. All right, we'll do normal raids. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get this bear form because I don't like what is it? The bear form where you're on what is it? Quadrupedal? I don't like that. I like bipedal. I like being able to stand up, and it just looks cool. I just wish I didn't have to spend every week. I have to sit around. Like, luckily, here's the nice thing. Luckily, but now that people are level 80 and they're geared and shit, they're just coming back and they're just tanking the fucking raid on their own. You know, and I just join in, I get the loot, I call it a day. So basically, I just get at 1 druid at a time to 80, and the rest I just leave in the Emerald Dream, and once a week I log in and try to kill it. See if I can get it. That's all I care about, is I just want to get that form. It's either that, or I have to do the Mage Tower, and I am not good at tanking in WoW. I've almost rarely ever tanked anything in that game. You know, when you play 14, regardless of your role, you start to get that mental, like, I've been in this position. What do I do? I've been here before. What do I do? And as a healer, Haruna knows it. As a tank and a sometimes other class main, I know it, right? You know, I've been here before. Fuck, I died this way before. I know what I need to do now. Oh, last time I did this fight, I didn't have my gap closer. I make sure I don't use it. There you go. You know, you get that second sense. You get that I've been here before. You get that second sense. So yeah, I wish that you could, they don't even have to add everything, right? I get that they want people to not just play only Blood Elf in the Horde, which I don't think would happen. I'm not sure what the diversity of races in the Horde is. But like, hypothetically, if they gave everyone everything, the argument would then become, well, what racial is better than what else? But do they even balance racials? Let's be fair here. The Zandalari racial is ridiculous. Most racials are garbage today. And I get that they don't want to get rid of racials or whatever, but like, I don't know. It really is weird that you don't know how to tank in WoW. I've tanked raids before in WoW. It's way easier. I haven't had any practice. My main before I quit was a hunter, so I never tanked. I never had a tank leveled up. But remember, back in the day, leveling was way harder, way different. It was way slower to get into anything. Even by today's classic standards, I think it's easier to tank. It's faster to get to it. But yeah, I just never learned it. I never learned how to tank in WoW. I need to figure out how to use my 12-button mouse. I don't want to rebind the buttons in the fucking software because that's ridiculous. I have to figure out how to get like a 12-button mouse to work on WoW. And I think there's like a mod or something I could use for it, but I have to look it up. I haven't really looked it up. Because if I rebind my buttons, then like my buttons go from 1 to 12. If I rebind it, it's going to be 7 is actually 1, 8 is actually 2. I don't want to do all that. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe tanking in WoW is really easy, but like mentally, I only want to play Guardian Druid. I can't even get the mentality of playing Guardian Druid, like running around on 4 legs. It's fucking me up in my head. It really is. All right, no worries, Viv. You have a good one. Tank and spank. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something I need to experience, but there's no duty finder. So like, unless I then get this form and go back and level up, like from you know, a new character, like I'm gonna have to re-experience tanking entirely, which I will do. But like, you see how there's no like, I can't just go to Sastasha and learn how to tank? Like, that would be the first thing I would do, and I would recommend to someone, hey, you want to learn how to tank? Just fire up 14 and go to Sastasha. You're gonna learn how to tank real fucking quick, you know? That's what I would do. Hey, you want to learn how to do your rotation? Well, pick a 70 dungeon, pick an 80 dungeon, pick a 90 dungeon, pick a 100 dungeon, and then just go from there. It's way easier to learn shit in 14. But granted, 14 asks you to learn a lot more, you know? 14 asks you to pay attention to a lot more, which is why I hate this tier. And why when I have to pug Honeybee, I'm going to hate my life. But yeah, I'm enjoying playing WoW. Like, I think the Dragonflight was actually a pretty good story. I enjoyed it. Like, I played pretty much every expansion since Draenor off and on. But I really like Dragonflight. Now, it was a little more casual. It was a little bit less, I don't want to say high stakes, right? I really want to play War Within. I really want to get into it. But like, yeah, I don't know. The progression level in 14 is way better to learn. Yeah, I just think that 14 also needs to do this. They need to go through every single fight and homogenize the different mechanics and the different symbols. And they've started, but there's a couple fights that are just, you know, weird or whatever about it. If they did that, I think this game would be really good, right? Like, you would be able to play any fight. I've seen that symbol before. Like, that's the universal stack marker. That's pretty much in everything. They did it for, like, the main dungeons, for, like, what is it, the main scenario. They need to do it for everything. They need to go back to raids. I really think they need to change binding coils to be an actual mechanic tutorial farm. Like, I just think they need to change everything about binding coil, and then they just need to leave the current ones as binding coil savage or some shit. And like, yeah, it's not really savage, but let's be fair. Is anyone doing binding coils normally at this point? The option's there if you want to do minimum item level, and just call it a day, you know? Alright, let me not die here. I did not position that correctly. Did you not? Thank you. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like every race on a class should be playable. Yes, that means that some races will have more playable classes than others, right? Like, for example, Blood Elves, I think, could be everything besides an Evoker, obviously. They used to be unable to be a warrior, if you remember that back in the fucking day. I think that was a burning, that was a Cataclysm change. They can't be druids, right? The only race that could be most classes is actually Zandalari Troll. I think they could be pretty much everything besides Evoker and maybe like one other class, if I'm not mistaken. But don't worry, that's not the reason why people are going to play Zandalari Troll. They're going to play Zandalari because of the racial passive being stupidly fucking good. Especially in overworld content. 5 seconds to 100% heal yourself on a 2-minute cooldown is insane. Now, combine that with the Paladin Bubble, where you could use it while bubbled, and it's so fucking good. I love that shit. I fucking love that. Yeah, I leveled a troll, I leveled a Zandalari Paladin. Fuck yeah, dude. That shit is awesome. I love trolls, man. Trolls are good. Alright, exercising the right. I have to vote one more. Alright, so I'm gonna do something against my better judgment. I'm gonna do the fucking Trials Roulette. Oh, this will be fun. I love doing the trial. Oh, actually, I should do main scenario. Ah. Do I want to put myself to sleep? I'll do it tonight. Maybe. Maybe I'll forget. Maybe I'll do it after this. I always chose races based on lore and look. I did that too. So here's the story of why I rolled a Tauren. Originally, when I bought World of Warcraft, I didn't have enough money to buy Burning Crusade. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna go in and make a Blood Elf later, right? I actually wanted to play a Tauren Druid, but at the time I wanted to make a Tauren Druid and a Blood Elf Hunter. And I was like, because I didn't have Burning Crusade, I was like, fuck it, I'll just make a Blood Elf Hunter. Or I'll make a Tauren Hunter. That's it. I just said, whatever. Am I gonna sit here and wait another month before I could play a game that I'm already paying a sub for? Fuck no. I'm gonna go ahead and just play, I said, fuck no. I'm just gonna go ahead and just play, what is it called? I'm just gonna go ahead and make a Tauren Hunter. And that fucked me. That was a mistake. I should have made a Tauren Druid. I just really wanted to command a pet, dude. But, like, yeah. Me as a Warcraft 3 player, the first thing I'm thinking to myself is, yo, I want to play a Blood Elf. You know, I love everything about the Blood Elves. They're so cool. They're aesthetic. Their backstory. Everything is dope. I love it. I love Blood Elves. It's the only class in WoW that I level pretty much everything on, right? Love it. Ironically, I can't figure out which Blood Elf I want to take as my main character. I have a Paladin, I have a Mage that's actually named Mans, and then I have a Death Knight. And I actually like Blood Elf Death Knight. I think lore-wise it's cool. And like their passive used to be kind of shit. It's not as good as it used to be. Same thing with Tauren. Like they really need to rebalance passives. I actually wonder, what did they do to the human passive that used to give reputation bonuses? I know they changed it. I wonder what they changed it in. I could just look it up. Hold on. What do they do to it? What is it called? Diplomacy. Wow. Human. It's being removed and being replaced. What did they replace it with? New human racial. What is it? What is it? What the fuck? No place like home? Your Hearthstone is... What? This ain't that terrible. Because humans can't be shamans yet. This ain't that terrible, actually. It's not amazing, but like they had to replace diplomacy. Because now if everything is going to be a warband, then yeah, that makes sense. I created a rogue Blood Elf back in Burning Crusade thanks to Warcraft. Yeah, dude, Warcraft 3 set the Blood Elves up so fucking heavily, even if you like Kael'thas. Like, it's such a crazy good fucking race. It's insane too, because at least in the original Warcraft 3, I haven't played Reforged yet, which I'll do for the channel, they were all just recolored humans. Except for Kael'thas. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, like, rogues are cool. I hate playing rogues. It's my least favorite class in WoW, because you can't heal. There's like no healing. Yeah, I love Kael'thas. And then what they did to Quentin Flynn is fucking bullshit. He's one of the most iconic characters. Everything about Kael'thas' life, I feel bad for him. Every single thing. He is one of the most sympathetic villains I could think of in almost any fiction off the top of my head. Every single thing that he did, he genuinely got corrupted the more and more he tried to do the right thing. And that's why I feel bad for him. I genuinely feel bad for Kael'thas. He never got to be with Jaina because he was way older than her, even by elf standards. He was way older than her. He liked her, but she liked Arthas. That didn't work out. He wanted to help his people. He takes them to Outland. He gets seduced by the call of fuck, what's his name? Not Archimonde, the other one. Kil'jaeden. You know, like everything about him, I feel bad. Half of his people defect to join the, what is it? Not the Sun Reavers, the Scryers, and they go join the Aldor, who originally they were gonna fight, but that's great. I just feel bad. Everything about him, I feel bad for him. He did everything he possibly could, and at the end, the job literally killed him. It literally got him killed. Unlike Arthas, who gradually gave in, like, Kael'thas, I really believe, genuinely wanted more power to help his people. Whereas Arthas kind of abandoned that pretty soon. That was, I don't know, I feel bad for both of them. But that's why I like Warcraft lore. Oh, very nice. I don't have it work? Very nice. Alright, you actually are supposed to high-five for this? How would you know that? I don't know. They need to change that. See, that's a perfect example of a mechanic. They need to change it to the arrows that point in. Because I didn't even know that's how you cleanse minimum. I just thought you had to stay minimum. Fucking hell, dude. I hate this fight. You turned me into a cock. Good lord, what happened to you? Help him! What the fuck? Missile. Oh shit. What is even going on in this fight? This fight fucking sucks, dude. And yes, you have to kill Enkidu first, because he heals Gilgamesh. Who said that? But yeah, I don't know. WoW's got a lot of good things going for it. I actually enjoyed War Within. Here's my spoiler-free review of War Within. It's actually a pretty interesting way to keep the story going. But then, I don't know if this is a WoW thing. Like, when you play a 14 expansion, you get to the end, you get a climactic final boss fight, even if you hate Dawntrail, right? Even if you fucking hate it. You go to the end of Dawntrail, there's a huge story, it all builds up, it culminates in an epic fight to do something, right? War Within, there's a cutscene, and then that's it. They're just like, oh, well, that's it. You could do dungeons now. I'm like, what? Where's my final fight? Like, yo, what? Like, I don't even mind that they have less areas than a 14 expansion. Like, I feel like WoW is very much an arcadey game still, which is fine. But, like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's just the 14 effect. Like, you know, no matter what, even the worst expansion, you're gonna get an epic finale. Fighting the Ultima weapon. Fighting Shinryu. Fighting Thornton. And, like, you could argue that the story really ends in 5.3, 4.3, all that stuff, right? Fine. But, like, at least you get a full fucking, like, major epic conclusion. If you only play expansions somehow and never play the patches, you at least get, like, a full conclusion. I really like that, man. That's why I really love that shit. And I know that WoW is probably one of the hardest games to develop for, but, that's what we pay you money for. Yeah, I feel like just an NPC. And, like, even Dawntrail, where I'm supposed to feel like a side character, I felt like I still played a bigger role. Like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm just watching other people have a fun time and have epic moments. And, like, 14 does that, where they'll have, like, not the follower dungeons, because they actually had that. And I was like, yo, we have trusts in WoW. This is dope. I seriously was like, yo, this is fucking cool. Where, like, we did the Rookery or whatever. I was like, oh, this is dope. I literally beat War Within's whole story in, like, a day. I beat it at level 77. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I did the introduction. I came back at the end of the first area, and I finished that. I did, like, almost 90% of the story in about 5 hours. And I'm like, so wait, this is the expansion y'all waited 2 years for? Like, like, even if I didn't read every single bit of dialogue and do every side quest in fucking Shadowbringers and Endwalker and Dawntrail, I would still have a 20-hour playthrough. Easily a 20-hour playthrough. Oh, they got it. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just how WoW is. I just felt like, what the fuck? I got to the end, I was like, wait, there's no final dungeon at the minimum? You know, you just go back to Dornegal and they're like, oh, we'll get that Zalatanth someday. I'm like, what? And there were actually some points in the War Within story where I actually was like kind of almost like, damn, I was like fucked up. Again, spoiler free, but there's a major character in that they basically hint is gonna die and have this final like last moment. And I was like actually kind of like a little bit heartbroken. I was like, damn, this character been in this game 20 fucking years and they're gonna have him go out in this epic like finale to save a bunch of people. And I was like, oh my god. And then they cheaped out. But you know what? I don't even call it cheaping out because they actually had me fucked up. So if I was fucked up emotionally by it, I'm actually glad they didn't go through with it. I wasn't, you know, and I was like, damn, bro, like this is, they have glimpses of such good writing. And then I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then the expansion just ends. What? Yeah, WoW just wants you to get to the end game. They just want you to say, all right, listen, we know all of you are skipping cutscenes anyway. You're not reading anything. Fine, fuck it. Like, I get that. Most people that play MMOs, they just want to get to the new shit. I get it. When I play a patch day, which we won't have probably till late November, maybe early December or whatever, I get it, right? I understand. We just, you know, you want to just get through it so you could do the new shit and farm it. Sure, but like I like that 14 is like eating a meal, right? They give you an appetizer, right? They give you an entree. They give you a whole group of entrees. It's like a week-long vacation. Then at the end, right before you go home the next day, there's a big finale. Everyone's dancing, everyone's cheering. Yeah, they played BET-style music at the end of this expansion. But you know what? I felt like we really had a reason to keep living. There was something really worth it. We really triumphed over something. We saw what happens when a ruler is too possessed on the past and past glory, and we triumphed and we overcame it, and we learned to live in the now. And granted, the writing this expansion was not that great. Woke Lamont is not that great. Valagarmonda was completely mishandled as a fucking plot device. and should have been it should have been wholly different. But at least I felt like I got a full story. Like, if I stopped playing right now and didn't do Arcadian, I feel like I got a full story. It just wasn't as good of a story as Endwalker and Shadowbringers. Like, I feel like you at least get something. Like, wow, I'm like, all right, well, we invaded the fucking place, and then we saw the big bad who's on, you know, Xalatanth or whatever, and Illyria is being Illyria, and then, oh, that's it. Thank you. See you in the patch. I'm like, what? I barely even got started. What? And I'm like 3 levels below. So I just did a couple dungeons and some side quests. I like that 14 does take the time to cook up a nice story. I think it makes a world of a difference. And that's why people don't take WoW seriously, or WoW stories so seriously anymore, which I guess is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Fuck it. I guess it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. People don't take it seriously because it's so quick. It's so like, why do I care? But like, listen, I gotta level up fucking 3 more druids, okay? My life sucks anyway. Just so I could get this stupid druid form, and then they're gonna nerf it in a year, probably. But like, that's what people say. That's why a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm only gonna do the trusts once they nerf them. Bro, I'm the only person here with the Gold Heart title. I've only seen one other person with it. I'm in an elite club, more elite than the Ultimate Legend, the Legend, right? I am in a world of my own with this title. It's beautiful. And that's why I want to get the stupid druid form, because I like how it looks. I have to kill this stupid fucking bear every week. The good news is if you're geared, you could just solo him. Dude, I watched a feral druid solo a world boss from 1 expansion ago. I'm like, yep. At first I was like, is he actually going to be able to do this? And then he was. I'm like, yeah, all right, this is easy. But I don't know, man. Like, if you go back as a guardian druid, you could probably just completely wipe the floor with him. But I feel like the other thing that WoW doesn't do, and it did at one point, which fucks with me a little bit, the other thing that WoW doesn't do is WoW does not have this system. And I don't know why. I don't know why any game doesn't have this. Destiny didn't have this system. And that's the reason I stopped playing Destiny. Why don't you just give someone proof of completion, and then enough of those you could turn it in for whatever you want? You know? I get, okay, even if it's just gear, why? Why not? You know? I mean, 14 doesn't let you buy mounts, but like, I don't know. I never had a problem getting a mount from a raid. Unfortunately, the mount is one of those things that the more people that raid it, don't they have tokens? Not that I'm aware of. I think they had it for Mists of Pandaria. They might have some. I don't know if they do the exact same thing, and they certainly don't do it for like lower levels. It must be mythic or above. Like, if I'm trying to gear up in WoW, you just have to do dungeons over and over until you luck out and get a drop. You know, like when you do a dungeon in 14, you get these things, and then you could spend them on whatever you want. And that's the system I like, because you get what you want. Like, after I could go right now and buy something I really need. In fact, I should. if I'm being honest, I should buy the tank pants because I need them. Technically, it would be what's on the tank pants. Okay, I know I shouldn't buy this, but this is a pretty fucking sick looking helmet. Like, imagine this dyeable. This is a pretty. It's okay. It's more than what we usually. Actually, hold on. We don't have to imagine. We live in the infinite future. It's got 2 channels? Hold up. Oh! Yo! Woo! That's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, you just have to live with the feathers, basically. That's the only thing you gotta live with. Look at this fucking thing, man. This shit looks cool as shit. Yo! Look at the detail on it. I'm telling you, the Dawntrail armor looks sick. The Dawntrail armor is insane. Look at this. It looks just like, it looks better than parts of this. What does this look like? Ah, nah, probably not. Arms? Nah, it's not a bad set. Okay, anyway, what do the pants give again? Since I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy yelling. These are Abyss, I already have those. Determination and tenacity isn't terrible, actually. Like no joke. See, determination and tenacity is forgivable because it doesn't give spell speed or skill speed. That's like the #1 thing I'd be more annoyed at. Let's see. This is inexcusable. Fuck no. Hello, Ash. I can't stay. Have a good stream. Yeah, no worries. We're not doing anything. I'm going to do main scenario. That's how you know I have nothing else to do. I'm doing main scenario. And then guess what? Next week we get to kill Black Cat again. Oh, Haruna, you weren't here. Oh, well, you might have seen the clip I posted in the Discord. But dude, I killed Black Cat at fucking Raining Cats. You don't even see Raining Cats anymore. Like, mildly geared, we are completely destroying her at Raining Cats. Seriously. The next Star Wars Jedi game will officially be the final chapter, so... I'm sad. Let's see, who added me on the Discord? Let's take a look. I'm going to become an evil motherfucker. Oh, he says no. Yeah, well, that's creepy for you. I guess after this, I guess I could record, technically. Yeah, I guess I'll go try to, or I could be lazy and just record after. That is true. I could just not stream again tonight and record later. I'll think about it. Because I only have 2 hours. So, like, if I want to go eat and then maybe chill for a bit, at that point I only got, like, 40 minutes. So I guess I could just not. I guess I just won't record. I'll record tonight then, which means I'm not going to stream again today. Which is fine. I kind of didn't plan another stream later today anyway. Because I was like, yeah, if I want to chill, then I have to. So, it is what it is. Ain't that big a deal. Okay. Now, what I need to do is I'm just going to start stockpiling, what's-her-name books. Black Cat books, because we're officially done with that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, this is going to bork my profile anyway, because I changed my gear. So, I guess whatever. I'll just put on the fucking earring. It's going to bork my profile picture, because I'm wearing technically different gear, so the game is not going to recognize it. Yo, you know what I could do? I could farm Sky Deep. I love Sky Deep. Sky Deep is seriously one of my favorite dungeons. Oh, yo, maybe I'll play fucking Deadlocked with this dude. Yeah, okay. I'll see if he's around after I'm done with this. Yeah, that actually makes way more sense. I'll play Deadlocked. Although I really shouldn't log out of 14, because every time I log into 14, it freezes once, and then it doesn't freeze again. It froze earlier before I started the stream, but as you can see, it hasn't frozen at all, so... Maybe I'm in luck. Maybe I'm safe. At least I got through the... What is it? The... Bullshit. I got through the raid without my shit freezing up. So that's gotta be worth something. And now it's time to reboot my computer. Isn't that great? Only thing that really sucks is my controller fucking... I have to slap it on the back like I'm burping a baby or something. Jesus, man. I forget it gives you 10 every time you kill an enemy. That's really for dungeons, though, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll play Deadlocked. Yeah, I would love to do WoW streams, man. Like, I think WoW streams could be really just, like, fun fuck-around streams. But, like, I want to tank, and I can't tank. I want to play Druid, and I want to tank on my main. And that's the thing, is, like, if they ever added class switching, and what they should do is they should allow you to merge characters together. I feel like that would be, like, a fair thing to do. Like, if you could merge your 70s together, or your 80s together, like, that would kind of make sense, right? I know, like, technically you're deleting one character in favor of another, but I don't know, man. Like, I think that would be, like, a really good system. I'll fucking play way more. I think that's... Like, the idea of alts was good. I just think it's an outdated idea. I think that, you know, in the amazing future that we live in, 14 shows you could have an MMO that's successful. And let's be fair here. Most people on this game only have one character. And usually they don't play through the story twice, which is fair. But I'm a crazy motherfucker, so I'll start doing that soon enough. I just don't know when. Yeah, remember when this boss fight used to be a straight dog pile in the corner? For me personally, the S tier melee this expansion is absolutely going to be fucking Monk. Monk just plays so fucking well now. I love Monk. It's such a good class. It's just fun. I really enjoy it. Oppo maxing in general is just fun. Since they buffed Elixir Burst, you no longer use Rising Phoenix on your even windows, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Now you use Elixir Burst. Now your opener is now a double lunar as opposed to a double solar. I don't think you do a double solar anymore. Love it. I absolutely love that shit, man. That's really funny. Monk has just been better since the perfect balance changes in general, so... And the best part is that basically almost no moves have been removed off Monk. They brought back moves. They brought back Howling Fist. Who would have seen that coming? They were like, oh yeah, you know, people always talk about, oh, the class changes or stuff. They're like, yo, at level 30, you learn how to use Howling Fist. You learn very early, and then you get to learn how to use it, so if you're leveling Monk, it just feels more homogenized. And I think that's one of the things I will say about the WoW versus the 14 leveling curve is like, yeah, 14, you know, a lot of classes will go long periods of time without learning stuff because of rebalances, which, again, some classes suffer from that more than others. But, like, I will give, like, Viper, for example, basically does not have a leveling curve until you get to, like, 80. Like, until you get, honestly, Viper doesn't really have much of anything until you get to continuation. You get to use second legacy or whatever, first legacy, second legacy, third legacy, fourth legacy, Ouroboros. I think that's like a fucking 90-something skill, too. So, like, Viper doesn't really gain a ton. Viper is seriously the easiest fucking job they've ever put in a game. Whereas Picto is, ironically, the hardest fucking job of that entire fucking roster. I would argue. Unless you're doing, like, double or triple Red Mage melee combos. I don't even know if you can still do those anymore. Pictomancer's probably the fucking easiest, or the hardest in that category. Even harder than Black Mage. Because Black Mage, you could just learn where to be at each part of the fight. And then you just operate your rotation around that. Especially now with the new changes they made for, like, Firestarter always procs, which is huge. The only thing that sucks is just the Thunder shit. I think the Thunder shit was awful. That was a terrible decision. Anyway, I'll get back to leveling my stupid fucking druids. I guess I'll level my Worgen, because I haven't leveled that. I can barely do anything with him. I also like that you could level straight. I just feel like War Within is probably going to be more fun to level through anyway. But I don't know, like... I don't know. I feel like once you complete it on a character or two, you should just be able to go to 80 using whatever method. I don't know why they force you to use War Within bullshit. But whatever, yeah. At least leveling Alliance characters is a little different. I barely have done any leveling in Alliance Kalimdor. So maybe that's exactly what I should go do. I should go level in like certain Alliance Kalimdor areas. What the fuck? I hope it's oh, he's on the train. I'm like, why am I getting added 3 times over? You love to see it. Oh, can I land this? Yo, I almost did. Oh my god. Isn't dungeon spamming still the best way? I don't know. It's definitely one of the most boring. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like to spam dungeons. I like to do some overworld shit in WoW, but it probably is. Don't ask me. Listen, I play it so casually, I don't even know what the fuck's going on half the time. I just think that they need to go ahead and expand warband experience to every other character. I think that pretty much everything needs to be warband experience except for like your faction's major cities and shit. Like, again, it comes back to the fact that most people have 1 billion alts because the system was just designed to make alts. It wasn't designed like 14s. I don't know who at Square Enix was like, yo, I don't want to have alts. It was seriously the one thing that made me actually want to play this game routinely. Because, like, let's say a class I like sucks in a fight, or it just sucks in general, or I just don't like it anymore. Congratulations, I don't have to re-level another character from 0. I could just change and then just go run dungeons. I don't have to re-unlock anything. Like, if I really hated fucking Gunbreaker, I could just go play Warrior and level it. Like, yeah, it'll take a while, but it's better than, in my opinion, starting over in, like... Because, again, you want the story to be something. You don't want it to just be quests. Talk to person, do thing, come back. I actually like that the story makes you care. But the thing about having a story that makes you care is, by definition, it has to have cutscenes. It has to have presentation. It has to take that extra time. So I guess you could argue that's just strengths and weaknesses. I just prefer 14s. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will spam dungeons later. I don't even know how to get geared up enough to do heroics at this point. Maybe you have to do delves. I have no idea. Like, at first I was like, oh, WoW is just copying 14. But now I'm actually like, you know, WoW should just fucking copy 14. Why are you reinventing the wheel? Fuck it. Just copy the fucking homework, dude. You're gonna have follower dungeons, just copy it. I don't give a shit anymore. Whether you want to call that maturing, being more fair, or whatever, I don't care anymore. I've given up. Like, making Glamour Warband was truly a good idea. But then, like, I don't want to be a dick, but, like, why was that not done, like, almost a decade ago? Why was that only done in 2024? This is what I mean when I say WoW is way behind the fucking times. Like, we've had account-wide mounts. Why not have account-wide Glamour? And you could argue that 14, again, doesn't also do this. But, like, I don't have multiple characters on 14, and 14 does not really incentivize you to do multiple characters for the average person. Average person, I don't know. Haruna, you could speak up. Do you have multiple characters on this game? Because the only person I know that does is Staccato. I don't have multiple characters on 14 that I play seriously at all. I have a couple characters that I just made just for shits and giggles, and then one character I made during the fucking launch that I was stuck on the Japanese servers for the longest, and I only just recently moved them over. And then that's it. Like, I didn't seriously play on that character. This character is a new character. So, yeah, nah, why would I? Exactly. Most people don't. Only people I know that do are people that raid super hardcore. Like, weekly resets don't exist to them. They just fucking have 3 characters geared up. And I mean, kudos to them, cool. But most people don't. Most people, I would argue, probably only have 1 character. And that's their main character, and they do everything on that character. And that's fine. I only have multiple, like, I don't know. I agree with that. The drop the drop weights in WoW are so low for some things. I feel like it's almost a job to have to log in and farm shit. Like, when I was trying to get the Flaming Cat form. Because, by the way, I want to play Druid of the Claw. They have, like, subclass specializations in WoW, or specialization subclasses in WoW now, and I want to play Druid of the Claw. Yeah, the Glamour Dresser definitely needs to be completely overhauled, in the sense they need to expand it. They need to expand it, like, once every expansion, seriously. Like, it really does. I have way too much shit. I need 2 expansions. And, like, if they're worried that they need to allocate stuff to every character, maybe make it, like, an unlockable thing, right? Like, I don't, you know, in the interim, lock it behind, like, completing a couple Savage fights or something. Most people are not completing Savage fights in this game. Therefore, ergo, you're safe. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like that you pay in WoW to re-glamour. So, like, again, this is one of those things where both... I like keeping the item. I won't lie to you. I like keeping the item. I like having it. Certain items in WoW, even if, you know, again, lore reasons, I just don't throw them away. Like, I keep them. But, like, I feel like paying to glamour yourself all the time is such a fucking sponge of money. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So, like, 14 is good because, you know, again, the whole glamour system is way better. But the thing I don't like is I feel like it shouldn't be plates that you assign. I think every gear set should be a glamour set as well. And that way you don't have to constantly re-glamour yourself. You just always look a certain way, right? That would make way more sense. And both games don't do this. And I feel like the first game that does will win the glamour wars. I like having items for lore reasons, not 5. Yeah, I get that. Also, the banks are just really small in WoW by comparison. Like, I do pay for a lot of retainers in this game, and that's because I use them. And also because I'm not poor anymore, so I can afford to have them pretty much year-round now. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that gear sets should be glamour sets, and that you just have a glamour. You know what game does this that I talk about? Assassin's Creed Origins actually does this, exactly what I'm saying. You just have an outfit that you put on Bayek, and that's it. You don't have anything else. Bayek just has an outfit that you decide. The actual armor that he's wearing is completely separate from that outfit. And I'm like, oh my god, this is a great system. I don't even have to think about it. I love that. I love Origins, man. Origins seriously saved this channel. I was genuinely going to quit all content creation. I was going to quit. And then I played Origins. And I had such a fucking blast. I was like, damn, imagine if I played this and I didn't record it. Like, it wouldn't be the same. So, of course, Shadows is going to be fucked, but whatever. It is what it is. Now, Ubisoft is blaming... They brought on a bunch of people to blame gamers. Like, bro, go fuck yourself. I hate that shit. Just make a good game. At this point, I'm so sick of this. Just make a good game. If a bunch of dudes that made Modern Warfare 2 could make a Star Wars game that's actually worth the story and the time to play it, and are actually fun, beloved games, then you guys can make an Assassin's Creed game. You have infinite potential. Yasuke shouldn't be a main character. It really is that simple. You should have seen the backlash and just removed him from the game. Instead of calling people racist. I think people are being a little uncharitable, though. Like, if the people you're killing are Templars, it doesn't matter if they're Japanese or not. I don't see that as black on Asian crime. I see that as assassin on Templar crime. Or, I guess, you know, depending how you look at it, right? Like, that's just how the game is. I think there are people being uncharitable. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But I also think that it's their fault for just making the game the way it is in the first place. Playing rap music over a samurai? Like, dude, should I get offended now or later? It's not, like, even Afro Samurai doesn't just play... Oh, here we go. Are we going to get the LB? Probably not. I forget that I'm melee sometimes. Like, just, yeah, if the character's cool, it works. I don't need hip-hop to play over my fucking character to identify with them. I say this all the time. It's the most stupid shit ever. Entire generations of people, Hispanics especially, that worship Goku and look nothing like him. It all falls apart the minute you hold it to any level of scrutiny. It's such bullshit. Alright. Are we done? Did I do the Trials Roulette? I'm not doing... Guildhest is... This just exists. I seriously forget it exists. Oh, I could do Wicked Thunder. Oh, fuck. I'm lazy. Do I want to do Wicked Thunder now? I'm tired. I could do Wicked Thunder. I could do Wicked Thunder. Because these are the last 4 levels I need, by the way. So once I'm done with this, I have everything maxed out again. Well, then I have to go back to crafting, but that... I always take my sweet time with that anyway. Want me to hop in and queue as a healer for Wicked Thunder? Sure. If you're gonna hop on, I'll do it. That makes sense. If you're gonna hop on, sure, I'll do it. And then I'm actually done. Then I'm actually gonna go play, or go eat something. Go get something to eat. I'm not gonna hop in BC, though. Where are you? Holy shit. Am I losing my mind? What the fuck? We're friends, right? Did I pass your name? Yeah, I did. Here. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I couldn't find him. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, I friended Allura. I friended Allura's ult, but I couldn't find him. I was like, what? And I'm getting the people I remember. Good lord. Had me fucked up. Oh god, Kraken? Yeah, I gotta move to Kraken after this. You want me to move to Kraken now, or... Yeah, you know what? Let me move to Kraken. You don't have to, you don't have to come back to Gilgo. You don't have to do that. That doesn't make any sense, because we're going to be on Kraken anyway, so I might as well just move to Kraken. Because I'm not there for the experience anyway, so I might as well just do it. Yeah, I one-pulled Black Cat. That fight is not going places. Here I was thinking Black Cat was going to be... Oh, okay, yeah, it said you were on Kraken, so that's why. Hello, Devin. There you go. Maybe I just haven't updated it since. Oh, you were on your server? Whatever. Well, it's fine. We'll just be prepped then. We'll just be ahead of the curve. I thought I quit Final Fantasy 14 for good. What? When did that happen? When did I say that? It was a shitpost. 100%. Oh, never mind. I was shitposting. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. 91, 82. Sorry. He rolled an 88 or a 98 or something. Yeah, good luck. Thanks for playing, fuckface. I'm like, what? Come on. Wait, where did I put that clip? Wait, how did you see that clip? What the fuck? Did I put it in the Discord? Oh, I did! What the hell? I put it in the wrong Discord. Wow, I meant to put it in the other Discord. I put it in the fucking YouTube one. Holy shit. Yeah, Viff said to clip it, so I clipped it. You could thank Viff. And I was surprised Viff even showed up, because, you know, this is a 14 stream. This is an acquired taste. You gotta be on the ball for 14. But yeah, there will no longer be nighttime Tuesday streams, because if I'm gonna play 14, there's no more nighttime Tuesday streams. That's pretty much cooked. Because if I'm gonna have to prep for raid, I'm gonna have to do this. And luckily we start at 7:30, which gives me about 5 hours to do it. And this time it only took me 20 minutes. But yeah, you know how it is. Okay. All good in the hood. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. What the fuck? Oh, don't tell me when you're online then. Yeah, I didn't do Wicked Thunder twice for my weeklies. I'm actually very behind, which kind of sucks. That's totally all on me. Invite. What the fuck? Friends list? Yeah, probably update now. There you go. Alright, Wicked Thunder time. Alright. Wicked Thunder, beautiful. And then we get to do Honeybee. I can't wait till I have to farm Honeybee. Oh, that's gonna be so great, man. I'm gonna love that so much. I'm not farming. Once I get everything I need from some of these early fights, I'm done. I'm not farming them. I'm just gonna hop into whatever party I need to get into, which will probably just be Honeybee for the rest of my fucking life, honestly. Oh yeah, we also have to do the class quests as well. We have like 7 streams of 14 to play, seriously, but I'm not in a huge hurry to do any of them in particular order, so. We have to do the remaining 4 role quests, and whatever concludes that. And then we have to do the Picto quests and the Viper quests, because I already have both of them at 100. I've had them at 100 for a while now. It's going to be not fun to pug. Yeah, I'm going to hate my life. It's going to be fucking terrible. That's why I'm hoping gear. See, most people will be like, oh, look how much gear is making everything easier. I'm like, fuck it. I don't even want to see Third Beat. I want her dead. I don't want to see Rotten Heart. If we get to Rotten Heart and she has like 4 stacks, it's just a wipe. I don't want to deal with that. That's work. Shit, I want to be in and out. Postmortem, that's a nice name. I wonder what 7.1's gonna be like. You know Woke Lamott's never coming back in the story. Ever. You know she's fucking doomed, right? Gears doesn't matter when people don't give a shit about mechanics. Yeah, but I'm hoping I could get a good party. It's like getting a good party through Harrowing Hell. If you could get through Harrowing Hell, congratulations, you've cleared P10. I don't think I've ever wiped on P10 in a pug after clearing Harrowing Hell. Ever. Maybe I have. I don't remember it. It's like clearing, what is it? Not Levin Strike. What is it? The second one? Scrambled Succession, not Chimeric or whatever. Whatever the second one was in P9. If you could clear that, congratulations, you've won the fight. Right? 11 is letter of the law. I mean, there's nothing you could do about it. It's at the end of the fight. Nothing you could do. 12 is, you don't even see Super Chain 2. And I've never even seen the other one. What is it that she does with the chains, the demons? Yeah, I've never even seen that mechanic. The only time I saw it was our first clear. I think you were out that day. I had to kill the boss from like 0.5% HP by myself because everyone else died. Yeah, last tier was peak. Last tier was so fucking good. Like, from a story perspective and a mechanic perspective, it was so fucking good. I like Honeybee. I think the fight is awesome. I think the fight's cool. The music's great. You know there's going to be a Primals remix of it. And if they don't, it's a massive fumble, right? Wicked Thunder seems cool. Brute Bomber needed to have vocals. I'm sorry. Once you have vocals in a fight, you can't go back for the rest of the tier. It just doesn't work that way. You know? Like, that's why, like, the best part of Brute Bomber is he punches the ref.
Out of the way, Tin Can!
And then guzzles drugs, or steroids halfway through the fight twice.
Don't mind me. I'm just a little bit thirsty.
Go, 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 go! Everything is pink. Oh, the, what is it? In Brute Bomber? Yeah, that's pretty rough. I know that Black Rage is colorblind, so sometimes that sucks because it's really hard to, like, you know, I could only imagine. Luckily, I'm not, but I could only imagine what it's like trying to see mechanics. I don't know, have they added colorblind settings? I know Battlefield had, like, some of the best colorblind. I think you can, right? It's somewhere in here. I think. Yeah, here we go. You can tinker with it a little bit. I don't think they have like a default colorblind mode, but I know you can tinker with it like here. I don't want to fuck it up because if I fuck it up, I have to default and it's going to default all my settings. So yeah, I don't want to mess with this, but yeah, you are able to do that. Rest in peace, TP. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Oh, they don't help. Yeah. It sucks. That's like the one thing that's like accessibility. I know that, like, a lot of games, it's hard for them to do, like, accessibility, because it's like, well, how easy do we make the game? I think that that's, like, the one thing that really sucks, because, like, there's not, you know, like, you just can't see colors. So if I tell you, go to the red arrow, or whatever, like, oh, red, To him, it might look gray. Maybe there's a gray mechanic. You know? I get that. That sucks. Nothing you can do about it. Luckily, 14 does shapes as well as colors. I'm trying to think, like, what's a time where they don't also do shapes? When you do numbers in 012, I believe purple is, like, triangles, and blue is circles. When you do Titan Maximum, he has... The yellow is, what, orbs? And the yellow is orbs. The orange is squares, cubes. And then, like, the blue is an upside-down pyramid. So they kind of are, like, okay in that regard. Like, if you can't see it, I could say, oh, look for a pyramid. Look for a circle. Okay, you got it. But yeah, it does suck. It does suck. Imagine where we could be in medicine if we researched how to fix things like that instead of a billion other things like nuclear weaponry and shit. What a tragedy. We could be on Mars. I could literally be living Endwalker right now. Instead, we live in this shitty timeline. I'm gonna eat after this. I'm hungry. Bro, what's going on? Where is everyone? Did all the DPS file out for lunch? I wanna eat. I wanna get the fuck out of here. I know it says average wait time. I know what an average is, unlike most people, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is, what, 5:30 on a weekday? People are probably still coming home from work. Aether is just a busier data center. Imagine if we didn't waste our time working on all this stupid shit and developing all this bullshit. Like, for example, like, we could have much better internet. So, like, I don't know, your connection would be much faster. We could have, like, super light speed internet that, like, travels, like, all the way across all sorts of places. Like, think about how cool that would be. We could be on Mars. We could be doing all kinds of shit, man. I think about that sometimes. Like, imagine if we had, like, crazy good, you know... Yeah, it sucks. Nothing you could do. Doomed to play with nearly a second of delay. Yeah, it sucks. Imagine if, like, they could run some really cool, like, light speed cables down to you. So instead of playing with a full second, you play with, like, you know, a little bit, right? But not nearly as much, right? We're talking milliseconds. We're not playing shooters down here. We're playing an MMO. Sucks. Sucks that, like, South America just has no... Like, they just have to deal with North American shit, and there's nothing they could do. I know that a lot of people in Africa who play... Now, admittedly, not a lot of people play video games in Africa. It's not a huge amount of people. But it sucks. Like, where are they supposed to play? I guess they either go, you know, Europe, I guess. I don't know. I remember I had an Australian dude. Chile has really fucking great internet speeds. Alright, there you go. He's got some of the best where he could get it, you know? Oh, not where he lives. Never mind. But yeah, it just sucks. What can you do? That is the New York advantage. My lines are underground. They're pretty decently maintained. I mean, I can't complain about that. I love New York. I hate the people. I say that now religiously. Routinely and religiously. Love New York, hate the people. So I have always had good internet. I've had Fios forever. Fios is great. Kind of want to get 2 internet lines in this place, but that's going to be a pain in the ass. So, living in July for like 25 years, the internet was great. Man, that sucks. That's a hard downgrade, man. But yeah, that would be like if I lived here and then one day I just decide I want to move out to Kansas. It'll be like, what the fuck? That's why I have to die in New York. Yeah, New York's not much better. New York City is pretty shit now. I love it. It's great. Wow. Yay. New York City. Woo. It's awesome. Woo. Hate it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, is this gonna pop? We're driving up the queue. We are driving up the average, yeah. Oh my god. We could have killed her by now, actually. We could have loaded in a minute. This is a horrific misplay on our part. This is a horrible misplay. We should have stayed on 8th or we would have had it already. I could have gotten something to eat. Fuck. That was a horrible misplay on my part. Oh my god, help. No, not the long queues! No! It's actually funny. Today I didn't take my nap. That's actually good. Oh, yeah! That's awesome! I love it. Usually I take a nap at this time, and usually I'm waking up. Luckily, I didn't have to, so... That's good. It's just a shame. Another spring and summer gone, man. What the fuck? Like, damn. And I don't even hate fall and winter. It's just like, where did the year go again? Time just flows differently after 2020 for me. Like, it just... Everything is just so fucked. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get pizza today. Nothing like a nice Domino's pizza. Oh. Could you imagine? Damn. Delicious Domino's. Fucking sausage and pepperoni. Oh, man. I want it, but I shouldn't have it because I'm trying to lose weight. Shit sucks. I really fucking want it. I really want it so badly. This sucks. Ugh. Autumn is just starting here. Yeah, we're about to get into autumn. That's like, only reason I have my air conditioner on still is because it's still hot. Eventually, I'm gonna have to leave the window open, and that's where the fun begins. I start going to the gym again after 3 to 4 years of doing nothing. I'm not going back. I'm not going to any gym. I'm seriously just gonna get up my own treadmill here, and I have weights, and that's just all I need. I'm not going to pay a membership and shit. I'm just gonna have a home gym. Fuck it. Just get a collapsible treadmill. And just walk. Get back to walking like a mile a day. And like, because like, the reason why I also want to do it is because like, if I need to use the bathroom, like, I'm just out and about, you know, like, I gotta go into a store and buy something, you know, like, I'd rather just not at all. I used to walk miles all across Manhattan. I used to walk up and down this fucking borough all the time. But that was back in like late high school, early college, when I would walk everywhere. And I would carry like not 100 pounds. I'd carry like 50 pounds of bullshit on my back as well. That was a long time ago, though. I can't exercise in my house. That's fair. Me, I'm just lucky. I can just exercise in my house. Gotta buy a new controller. Should I do something in my house? I just default to PC game and 3D modeling? Yo, I wish I could 3D model. I know a lot of people that make money off of 3D modeling, like VR chat stuff, for both, you know, non-lewd and lewd stuff. Like, I feel like there's definitely a lot of money to be made. You know, people make a lot of 3D prawn in Blender. Like, one of my friends is really good at CAD modeling, or not CAD, like Blender modeling and shit. And I was telling him, like, you know, you should just make fucking prawn at this point. Oh, 3D printer modeling. This dude is on another level. I'm over here in Degenerate Alley. He's over here doing real shit. .3D printers. Like actual shit. Like real life stuff. Bro, what is going on with this queue? I have never spent 15 minutes waiting for Wicked Thunder. Minis, anime figs, etc. That's not bad. You could definitely, like, probably undercut some really expensive shit doing that. I'm sure there's a lot of degenerate stuff. That's usually how it goes. Usually degenerate and lewd things push mediums forward, so you can't totally hate them. You gotta give them respect. Isn't that how we got on VHS after Betamax or whatever? Something like that. Back when everyone made 50 different categories of stuff, you know? Now, like, back in the day when there were all kinds of different consoles and shit, and then eventually it was just like, no, there's only 4. Nintendo, Sega, and then Sony entered, and then Microsoft was like, oh, there's money to be made here. Let's have Halo. And then, you know, now here we are today. Poor Sega. Poor Sega, like, actually, like, putting in mega work, making Sonic Adventure 2, and they had Resident Evil on the fucking Dreamcast, and it fucking flopped. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Shadow X Generations could be good. I already pre-ordered it. Good God. Okay, let me read this while I wait. This is like the most insane shit. Yeah, they really should give more shaman forms in WoW. I think they did. They gave like ascendant forms. I don't know how that works. I feel like shaman definitely needs some love too. It seems like druid gets all the forms, and then all I do is fucking complain about like not being able to get druid shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy that. It's gonna be so unfun. I never liked Sony that much. Nah, I'm not gonna go eat. It's fine. I've already sat here for 18 minutes. I might as well just wait until... Yo, what is going on Dynamis? There's not 6 people on Dynamis, bro? If we were on Aether, there's 600 people waiting to kill this horse. This is pretty brutal, actually. Even if it is a weekday, I get that people are at work and shit. $20 minutes of queue. Oh, here we go, here we go! Holy shit! And then everyone shows up all at once. What the fuck? Where were they? They're just missing a tank. We don't need a second tank, bro. Put us in the fucking raid. I'll do it. I'll do it. Make sure you have inventory space, by the way, for your light hollow blade or whatever. Make sure you're not going to overcap on anything. I'm good now. I'll be good for the rest of the expansion with an inventory this empty. And once I start whittling down some of the shit in here, like, okay, more materia as usual. You basically need a full retainer just for materia at this point. Black cat. I think it's cool that they took a normal enemy in most Final Fantasy games and made it into an actual raid. I gotta see when my sub renews. Fucking finally. Man, I really want that fucking pizza. Oh my god, and I just... I want it. I want it so badly. I want it so fucking badly, dude. I want 2 fucking pizzas. Alright, pulling.
This is nothing personal, but I must.
Shut up,
have
you
your
fucking
thoughts.
horse.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Dude, I'm so fucking hungry. Tonight our city bleeds red, blue, and green. I don't know the lyrics for this.
There is no limit
To Electrobe's potential!
Hilarious. North again. I love it. I could play a caster at this rate. Oh, what the hell is this? Alright, anyway. You
trope has many
fucking
uses.
horse.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, goodbye. Oh no, goodbye. I'll suffocate if that's what it takes. They got some good Primals remix candidates, but they have to do Honeybee. No fucking way, man. Not doing Honeybee would be a crime against humanity. I need it so badly.
Take this!
Dude, my A button is stuck. Holy sh... Gee, it's stuck again. Dude. Thank you. Fuck.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Can you give me a controller made out of Electro, Wicked Thunder? I want to see how quickly I could break it.
Oh, wickedly divine!
I gotta believe. Oh shit. What? Oh, I thought it wasn't happening because she jumped. Hilarious. Dude, my fucking controller. I can't control it. It's just doing A button inputs. It's stuck again, dude. Come on, I played all day. I'm buying a new one. Fuck this.
How's this?
Slap it. And then it does empty A button inputs when it's still stuck. I slapped it and it's still stuck. This controller's finished. Bro, I'm buying like 3 controllers. What the fuck? I didn't even realize I got hit. Dude. It's still stuck. Yo, the button is permanently stuck. It's stuck. It's literally not coming out now. Be gone. Look at that. It's doing phantom A button.
I'll erase you.
Fuck. Wait, did they take damage from the hit but not fall off? Dude, can you fucking work, please? Holy shit. This is the worst controller I've ever bought.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. Too busy thinking about how my controller is fucking me right now.
They're back on their feet!
What crit? Dude, like, I'm getting no feedback from pushing the A button. I just have to see the attack go off. Dude, it's stuck. It's not. Usually that fixes it. It's not fixing it.
Be gone.
Oh my god. What am I doing again? Yo, I'm an ace at that mechanic. Seriously. Fucking godlike. Nice of them to put alarm pheromones in this fight, too. Dude, the A button. Dude. I'm gonna slam this fucking controller. It's the only way I could think to dislodge it. How the fuck does a button get permanently stuck in the down position? That didn't work. In fact, it actually made my R2 start to stick now. I literally played with this all day today. All stream I played with this thing and it was fine. clean it. There's nothing sticky or anything on it. What the fuck? How could you betray me at this hour, controller? I know you're only $26, but Jesus. Shit. I totally was looking. I gotta move stuff on my desk so I don't break anything. Alright, she's gonna fucking hit me again. Just why not? Fuck the horse. Did I miss? I think I missed that Primal Wrath. Oops.
I'll erase you.
Remember when you were so confident 30 seconds ago you were saying be gone with no exclamation mark, no nothing? That did not free the button. This button's fucked. It's over. It's over. We had a good run. At least the button works. Yeah, but my room isn't that dusty. I got the most unlucky fucking luck with dust then by now. I mean, maybe it happened. It could also just be this is an El Cheapo controller.
I must not lose.
So I don't know. Maybe I just got fucked. Anything's possible. Jesus. Oh shit, I wasn't looking, and it did another A button input. Fuck! I got you, buddy. Fucking phantom ass A button inputs. Yeah, on Savage, she is not going to be panting. She is gonna. This is gonna be terrible. I need it! I need your soul! Give it to me! How long does she do this for? Seriously, what the fuck? Dude, what is... my combo, what is even happening? It's done. It's not coming out.
It's all over. Until next
Dude,
time.
oh my god. I literally cannot get the A button to stop depressing at all. Oh my god. Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh no! I forgot I was supposed to do a dungeon. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well, we're actually done now, because I have to figure out how I'm going to get this fucking thing unstuck. I guess I got to get a paper clip or something. Try to, like, wedge it in. It's probably a bad idea to use metal to try to unstick an electronic, but whatever. If I die, I die, so be it. You know what? I'll wait till I'm off stream. That way I won't get banned. I'll just be dead. Alright, anyway. Thank you, Haruna. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Viv. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go get something to eat. As you... Dude, what is... Anyway. Thank you all. I'm gonna go eat now. I'm gonna go chill. And then I'll see... Haruna, I'll see you in like an hour and a half. Everyone else, have a good day. Very nice.